I'm recording this thing on. I feel like a grandpa.
Please, allow me to show you something.
Well, I'm here in Greta's office, recording something for you guys, and wanted to kind of talk about something that was like really interesting to me. On the way home, I was listening to some people who, I don't know if anyone here has seen this, but Sonic the Hedgehog had come up with a trailer for a movie they're doing starring Jim Carrey. And when I was looking at it, it looked really bad, really bad. And the number one reason why it looked so bad, it looked they changed Sonic the Hedgehog's like look to make him look more human, like a human wearing a suit, but it wasn't. It was just a CGI Sonic, but it looked awful. And so, obviously, being the internet, everyone jumped and gathered together to bash and hate on how bad Sonic the Hedgehog looked. Rightly so, because they changed the way the character is drastically. And sometimes when you change a character, it works. Something I'm really looking forward to is Detective Pikachu. Like that Pokemon movie that's coming out looks really, really, really cool, and I'm really excited to see it. But with Sonic the Hedgehog, that looked terrible. And today, the director comes out and says, hey, I hear your criticism loud and clear, and we are going to change the look. We are dedicated to getting this 100% right, and we're going to work really hard to make sure that it is exactly what you guys would like it to be. That it, like, you know, they want to do a good job. And I thought it was really interesting because that movie comes out in just a few months, and so to redo all those CGI shots, I mean, maybe there's not that much work that has to be done in CGI. Maybe it's really easy. But to me, I thought it was like really, really funny. And I don't know, it doesn't feel like you could really change a film when it's so close to being done, like so easily. That's like a major change. And I thought, you know what would be an amazing publicity stunt? Would be the fact that if you make a trailer of a character who's not going to look like that for the real film, they're going to make that character look terrible on purpose to try to get everyone's attention and say like, whoa, this looks terrible. And we all did. Jumped on it. Like everyone agreed, this looks awful. And then, you know, come out a few days later saying, hey, I hear what you said. I'm going to change it. I'm for the gamers. I'm for the fans. I'm going to do this right. And I thought that was interesting. I thought that was brilliant, because now if you're someone who criticized them for making those changes and now they're going to try to fix it, you're almost obligated to want to go see the film. And I thought that was genius. I thought that was like a highly intelligent move if it was done on purpose. Now, if they are genuinely, you know, listening to the fans, wanting the people who care about this character to come see the film and enjoy it, well, I also think that's really smart too. If your fans who you're trying to sell something to are coming out there and saying, hey, we don't like this because it's not respecting who the character is and who the character is supposed to look like, you know, I understand that. I do. If someone was going to make an Naruto film and they drastically changed, you know, something about him, I would not be happy. Like, for example, Last Airbender, terrible movie, was nothing like the anime that it was based off of. They even changed the way the name of the character, instead of Aang, it's Ong. What the heck was that? Okay. So many things I could like tear that movie apart, and it'd be so easy to tear it apart. But imagine seeing the trailer for that movie and then they come out and say like, oh, hey, guys, we're going to change the whole thing and make sure it's true to the anime. Well, now you have people who are like, okay, I loved Last Airbender. And if you're going to make it to where it is a true adaptation of that anime, oh, I am so buying tickets. I'm so supporting you. And I'm going to tell my other friends who love this anime as well, and some people maybe don't, to come support this movie because they are, you know, listening to the fans for a change. You know, that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you that if this was a way to kind of get more butts and seats, if you will, to fill up the theaters. I think it is so genius. And this would be the kind of like character you would want to do that with. So that is my thoughts on this situation, and would love to know, like, do you agree? Do you think that, you know, the fact that they're going to change this character a few months before it launches, it seems like that's a really tall order, unless you're going to have a bunch of people working overtime or get more staff to kind of help out with that, so it's done in time and promote it, versus what I'm saying is that the film was never going to look like that. It was going to look more like the actual Sonic the Hedgehog from the games into a live action adaptation, and not like this like a human wearing a suit. I don't know, maybe you agree with me, maybe you think, and like I said, this is just a theory, this is just what if. I don't actually know if this actually happened, there's no way for me to ever know, but I was just thinking that is a genius idea, and I want to share that with you and get your thoughts on it. Like, do you think, no, they're listening to the fans and they're changing it because they care and they want this movie to succeed, which I think that's the case, most likely, most definitely, or are you also like me, who's like, well, maybe the film was always going to look like the original Sonic the Hedgehog, but nobody would have came to see it, as much as now it's a film for the fans, and we're going to change it for the fans to make sure it's what the fans want. And they could have been the intentions from the beginning, but doing it this way, definitely it's like millions of dollars saved on marketing alone. You know, I'm talking about it. You're already seeing free marketing for a film that you might not have ever known about or even cared about until now you're hearing this subject and now you're hearing this topic. So like that's what I'm saying. Like, this is genius if it's on purpose, and I want to talk to you about it. I'm gonna catch you guys later. I'm gonna end this video here because I feel like I've been ranting for a while. Let me know your thoughts. To see more of my regular content, which is me building crazy stuff and customizing stuff that I have, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. And if you like this video, some of my thoughts I'm sharing, give me a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to kind of see more and to make sure you don't miss any videos or actually see when I upload. Hit the notification bell so you're always notified about when I am actually doing a live video, uploading, especially live videos, because I do give giveaways on those videos. So I will catch you guys later. Deuces.